Hey friends, this is Mrs. K, physical therapist here. We're going to do an activity today that's going to help to improve our coordination and our agility. So what we're going to need for these activities that we're going to do, which involve some hopping and jumping and different movement patterns with our feet, is either a washcloth or a hand towel that you can fold in half and place on the floor. If you're working on a hard surface like tile or wood and you happen to have some masking tape or some blue painter's tape, and you can tape a 1 foot by 1 foot square on the floor to use as our target space, any of those things will work great. So the first one we're going to try is we're going to have our feet to the side of our square, and we're just going to work on stepping 2 feet on and 2 feet off. So moving laterally, side to side, 2 feet on, 2 feet off. Step, 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 step. And as this gets a little bit easier, you can speed it up. Our next step is going to be to step forward in that same movement pattern. So we're going to start with our feet behind the square. We're going to step forward with 2 feet, then forward again to go off. So we're stepping back on and off, on and off, on and off. Again, we're moving our body forward and backward. I'll give you the side view of it. So forward, back, forward, back. Now we're going to try those same skills again, but we're going to be jumping instead of stepping. So start with your feet on one side of your square. We're going to jump on and jump off. Jump on, jump off. Jump on, jump off. Once you've got this mastered, you can go ahead and go a little faster. If it's a challenge, go ahead and keep it nice and slow. Jump on, jump off. Now we're going to move forward and backward in that same hopping pattern. So we'll start with our feet behind our square. We jump forward, 1, forward twice to go off. Jump backwards, on and off. Forward on, forward off, backwards on, backwards off. Make sure you keep those feet together. Stick them together like glue. Our next one's going to be a little bit different. Now we're going to start with 1 foot on our square and 1 foot off of our square. And we're going to jump side to side, keeping 1 foot on and 1 foot off, alternating sides. So I'm going to jump to the side, keeping 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Jump to the side, 1 on, 1 off. Again, if you get really confident with this skill, go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Challenge yourself. For this next movement pattern, we're going to start with both feet on the square. We're going to jump and bring both feet off this time. So we're going to jump out and in. Kind of like jumping jack legs. Out and in. Off and on. For this next movement sequence, and this will be our last one, we're going to start with 2 feet on the square. And then we're going to jump and split our legs like a scissor jump and end up with 1 foot in front of the square, 1 foot behind. Then we're going to jump back and put both feet on. Then we're going to switch feet and back on. So we're alternating which leg goes in front and which leg goes in back. Off and on. Off and on. Off